Alright, man, you already know what it is. Want to say welcome to the galaxy. I am your tour guide, leading you along the way. Now, usually, I try to throw the TV on to like a little walkthrough, but I have to pay the Wi-Fi bill, which I'm about to do after I make this video. But I wanted to try to make this video before the sunset. I kind of just got home, so I'm just trying to, get it done. But listen, man, so this week I really want to talk to you guys about how things may not go as planned. Okay, now this comes from so this week yesterday I had met up with this girl, and I met this girl at the gym literally about like 3-4 days. Not that I met her, I'd seen her around before. I introduced myself to her like about like maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that, but I just happened to see her earlier last week or whatever, and I just said what's up to her. But she was like, hey, we should exchange numbers or something. Again, she offered it. I said, okay, yeah, sure, let's exchange numbers. And then, she was texting me and stuff like that. She sent me like pictures to set us her contact photo and everything. I'm like, like she was applying pressure, right? She decent. I would say she an average looking girl. I'm not saying she a 10. She not ugly. She's like average. I feel like, yeah, like legit average. But I met up with her, and I recognized that it just wouldn't work out, mainly because I ended up finding out she's like maybe 2 years older than me, right? So obviously, when it's older women, they are very, very serious. So obviously, because she's 2 years older than me, she's closer to that lifestyle of like being married and stuff like that, right? So found out that I was a little salty, right? We wasn't talking freaky, but we was talking like, I feel like it could have went there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she kept saying how handsome I was. I kept saying how beautiful or gorgeous she looks and everything like that. And then something, she was like, yeah, next time I leave, we was texting before we had met up yesterday outside of the gym. She was like, oh, I'm sorry I left, or something. I'm like, oh, dang, all right, I didn't know you was leaving, but all right, hope you have a great day. She was like, oh, I'm sorry, I should have kissed you goodbye or something. And I'm just playing like, yeah, it should have been a French kiss. She was like, oh, yeah, we would have, you wild for that or something like that. Anyway, it was cool. It was cool through the text message. So we supposed to meet up, at the park yesterday, because I go to the park anyway. So we meet up, found out she got 2 kids, but they are by the same person. Now, I don't want to get, people's personal business out there, but basically, she had a little situations like a Tyler Perry movie. You know what I'm saying? That's all I would say. And okay, I'm like, oh dang, that's all. Glad that glad that you out of that situation. Move to a new city and stuff like that. Start your life over. And then she's like, she doing all this, but she was like, yeah, like, what do you look? I'm honest. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for like I'm just out here living my life, just trying to live the rock star lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Unless I found the girl that I wanted to settle down with, but for right now, I'm not, trying to settle down with or nothing. She's like, dang, that's crazy, because that's what I'm trying to do, obviously, because she got 2 kids. She's not into just, casually having fun or anything like that. I'm like, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? And then that was cool. So basically, we figured out it wasn't gonna go how I wanted it to go. With her slobbing on my nose like corn on the cob. Yeah. But it was cool anyway, we ended up being cool. I guess she said we friends. And then, like, before that, let me tell you. So, I see her earlier in the gym that same day. Like, we see each other in the gym, and, we linking up later. And then, I'm so sorry. Anyway, we link up later. And then, so I'm at the gym a long day on Saturday. So I end up linking up with her. But I leave the gym late. And then this is the thing too. I was gonna leave the gym early, like, oh, I'll do this stuff tomorrow, right? I was gonna do it early. Link up with her. She had texted me and said something like she was cooking dinner for the kids, and she ended up having to do something else. Like she ended up having to cook something else, right? Like she had cooked dinner, and then her kids didn't want that dinner, so she ended up cooking them another dinner. So because of that, it had delayed. So she was like, all right, instead of meeting up at 5, let's meet up at 6. I'm like, that's great, because I'm still at the gym. And then my phone on do not disturb. So while I'm at the gym, I don't be trying to get distracted that much, because I easily get distracted through social media or notification from an email or something, right? So phone on do not disturb. And again, she changed it from 5 to 6. So I'm like, okay, cool. By the time I'm finally done with all my workout, I'm about to leave out the gym. It's like about 5:40. It's like 5:40, 5:50ish. So I take my phone off, do not disturb, text her, get the message because it came through. Then later, I'm just now getting the message. Like about 20 minutes ago, or like half an hour ago, she had texted me and was like, "Hey, I'm on the way right now to the park. Meet you there." And I'm like, "Bruh, no, it only." I'm like, "Hey, I'm just not leaving. Now I'm about to be in the park." So basically, the long story short is, I get to the park late because I'm at the gym and it's literally traffic. It's just so much traffic. So she's texting me crazy like, "Where you at? Da, 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 da. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?" And I'm like, "I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Like I'm literally on the way." And then she was just like, "I just don't like being, or I feel like you're trying to set me or stand me up or something like that." I'm like, "I promise you, I'm really not. Like I'm really on the way. Like if I could, like if you was in the car with me, you would see all these other cars in front of me." So anyway, she's like, "Yeah, patience isn't my thing. I could get a little crazy." I said, "Whoa, red flag, bro. You texting me wild like this because I'm late, but at the same time, I know I literally told her when we meet up, I will text you when it comes to the park." That's the thing. She's like, "All right, yeah, just let me know." So you going to the park without me texting you is your own thing, okay? Then what made it worse is I couldn't call her because her phone was on Do Not Disturb. So I'm over here trying to call her because then I get to the park, I couldn't figure out where she was at. I'm like, she was like, "I'm in this car." I'm like, "Okay, I'm looking for that car. I don't see it." And then she in another part of the park, right? So I mean, the park ain't big, but it's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically like I don't know. It's hard. Cause I'm about to say upstairs and downstairs, but like it's a hill. So it's like you get to the park, you're at the top of the hill, kind of at the first parking lot. But where I was trying to meet up with her is farther down the hill, and you just go down the little hill, and that type of parking lot is what I was hoping to see her at. That's where I was at. And then she finally sent me a picture where she was at, and I'm like, "Oh, you up the hill?" So I had to run up the hill and see her. She's like, and she texted me. She literally, as I finally see her car, she texted me like, "Yeah, I think I'm about to go. I don't like my time being wasted." I'm like, "I'm here. Like you see me, like everything." So I finally run, and it was cool. Luckily, she was like, "Okay, I forgive you, blah blah." And yeah, we cool now. But all that stuff earlier, I'm like, "Bruh, what did you want?" Like she texted me, "Yeah, basically my thing." That I get a little crazy. I'm like, "Yeah, you already crazy. Ain't getting crazy. You there." You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what happened. But then, as much as that go, it's this other girl at the gym. I know it make it sound like I got the girls, but I don't. But it's this other girl at the gym I'll be talking to. And the thing is, again, I don't really expect nothing from her. One, she basically a 10. Like she basically a 10. I would say maybe a 9 once you like get a little close to her face. But she's gorgeous. She nice body. She got that wagon on her, and it's like a nice wagon. Like it's up. It's just look like it's amazing. Like if y'all seen it, y'all be like, you feel me? But I'm talking to her, and again, I be talking to her, and we became cool out of I don't even know how. Like we just kind of just be talking, and that's it. But my thing is, I kind of had just passed on her. I don't think about her because she's like I think like 3 years younger than me. Maybe let me see. She's like 22, and I'm 26. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so she's like 3 years, 4 years younger than me. And I don't know. For me, younger like women, it just always seems like it's a problem. So I just try to stay away from them motherfuckers. So I was like, cool. Like she was great. She told me how she was. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like I just say what's up to you. That's really it. But she'll always be talking to me and stuff like that. And then and she made me follow her on Instagram and stuff. And it's cool. But yesterday we actually had a real talk. And then like, cause she's so bad, I was like, bro, I might as well try to flex for the gram. I tried to get a picture. She let me get a picture with her. And that's because she asked me for a spot. I'm like, all right, I'll give you a spot. Like, can I get a picture with you? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Oh my God, you be hyping me up." I'm like, "Girl, you have no idea." But it was so cool, so cool. You know what I'm saying? And if you watching this, you can probably see it on my Instagram, or if not, it could be on my fake Instagram. But if you on my fake Instagram, you just gonna have to DM me. But anyway, yeah, I'm talking to her, and we had a really nice combo. Sadly, I tried to get her on my Instagram story, but she basically left the gym without saying shit to me. Even though later on she did like my story, whatever I made about her. But yeah, I was a little salty. But she did say maybe next time. Like she was like maybe not today, maybe another day, right? Because when I see her working out, it'd be different. Because she worked at the gym, like so she work out there, and then she also works at the gym, right? So we'll see if I see her again. May try to get her on the story, may not. But yesterday we was really vibing out. Like you would have thought we was really like friends for real. Like it was crazy, and I was really happy to talk to her. So it was like and then I was geeked 'cause I'm talking to her, and then I'm like, okay, I'm about to meet her with the other girl later. So it was like a really cool vibe. And then this like older like MILF woman that is there that I like, cause she like older but she don't look old. Like if you didn't know how old she was and she told you she was like, I don't know, she told you she was like 30 or 20, nah, maybe not 20, but she told you she was like 30, you would have believed it. But I think she like 40 something. But she looked good. She looked good. She thick in the hips. Come get in my car. You know, she looked great. She looks amazing. But I talked to her too. I seen her yesterday, and I'm chatting up with her. I'm like, hey, Saturday, today was, hey, the girl was in the gym today. And then of course it's a couple of baddies, but I don't really talk to them. But them was the main baddies I was talking to. And then yeah, that was it. But it don't go. So it didn't go as planned with the one girl who I thought I was gonna link on with, and it was gonna be lit, right? Because we don't want the same thing. And then the girl that I didn't think nothing really of, like I really wasn't really like worried about her at all. We really cool, hit it off, right? And then I just see the other girl, you know what I'm saying, the older woman, and I'm like, wow, feeling good. But the main thing is it don't go as planned with just like the two main girls I talked about, not the MILF lady. But yeah, the other two are just, you know, you never know. So always be open to things and let allow a flow, be in a flow state and allow things to flow, I guess. But my thing with things flowing is, yeah, I let the girl flow who we not on the same page, who got two kids. I'm gonna let that flow. But the girl, the more younger girl, who's just obviously beautiful goddess body, and she's so nice, she's so sweet, she's smart. She just graduated psychology degree. She just got hired on at the hospital that she about to start. We was talking it up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you know, but she's great. But I don't know. It's just like I don't know if I would ever pursue anything with her public. And I feel like something with her, it would have to be something public. Like I don't think she'll be just hit me up late at night or something, right? She wouldn't be like she would just wouldn't be like a friends benefits type of thing. But at the same time, sometimes you never know, because it could be the girls that you least expect that be doing it, you know. So I don't know. Then this week also at work, it was so crazy, man. One of the other driver, because it's really only two of us. The other driver literally, he basically quit one day. He was like, hey, I'm quitting, blah, blah, blah. I'm walking out. And he ended up walking out. And I get there that day, but I noticed, I'm like, I ain't see him today. I'm like, maybe he busy. Like, maybe he doing stuff. And I'm like, damn, where is he at? And then I didn't really think nothing of it, because some days I really just don't see him because, but it was so weird to me because he was still logged in at the end of the night when I was getting clocked out. I'm like, wow, he's still here? Like, that's crazy. So he ended up coming the next day saying like, yeah, so basically he had walked out and got mad at that manager that was on the shift that day. And I'm like, wow, right? And he quit. He tried to put in his 2 weeks, but they ended up calling him back that morning. The next day I seen him, they had called him back and upped his pay. I said, wow, you nigga got the raise? That's crazy. So I mean, big shout out to him. But he really, like, if they would have lost him, bro, it would have been over. Cause I don't really do my job. I really don't. Like I'll take a delivery. When I do that delivery, I'll drop it off to their house, because I do, you know, it is kind of my job to get the customer their food. But on my way back, that's when I take my time, and I literally parking like a street over. I park in the parking lot and literally just be chilling on my phone, because I don't be feeling like coming back. They could technically track me, but I just always say it's traffic, so it's whatever. But yeah, but if they would have lost him, it would have been crazy. Cause yeah, I'm not the best. But yeah, so that was very interesting of the week, you know. And then I'm just still working on, you know, bettering my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Bettering my life financially, you know. So we still, you know, manifesting a good job in my life, work from home job, or some type of way to get money from my computer, from my laptop easily. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. But I was super late yesterday talking to her. We ended up staying there. We were supposed to meet up for like an hour, and then I was supposed to go get a salad at this spot, but it closed because I'm talking to her, and mainly because I'm talking to her a little later because I came late. You know what I'm saying? So it was a thing. So I was like, it's whatever, right? I ended up eating some fish sticks, and I ended up grabbing a salad from freaking Kroger. Oh my god. I mean, it was decent though. I'm not gonna lie, it was decent, but not for the price. Like, if they would have said that salad was like $2 max, it would have been worth it. But I think that salad was like, I don't even know, maybe $5 or something. I'm like, yo, that is not worth $5 unless you like one of them people who can only eat little small stuff. But like, I haven't eaten all day, and I come to that salad, no. So luckily, I brought the fish stick. I had like some breaded fish, and I ended up having like 4 of them, so that was great. And then that's the tour for today because the video is super long. So just remember, some things may not go as planned, and always be in a flow state and allow things to flow into your life, because you may never know. It may not be planned for a good thing, or it may not be planned for a bad thing. But also, you can do that mentally. So no matter what happens, you could just always mentally say like, it's always working out for me. It's always working out for me. So that's what I want to say to y'all. Thanks for coming to the Galaxy, going on the tour. I'm your tour guide. Hopefully y'all enjoyed y'all time. Remember, if this is your first time on the video, make sure to like the video. If you feel like you want to subscribe to the channel for more. Who knows what you may see in the galaxy, man. I'm just a tour of anything happening out here. So that's it today. Remember to make the rest of your life the best of your life. And I'm out. Peace.